So hi everyone, my name is Jennifer CasaTodd. I'm a teacher librarian in the York Catholic District School Board. Shout out to my peeps there from York Catholic. I'm going to talk to you about two things I'm very passionate about, making and social media, and you don't often think of them together. And we've already talked about Seymour Papert quite a bit in the previous presentations, but what I love, I read this book, Invent to Learn, revolutionized my thinking. Seymour Papert talks about learning as reconstruction, right? The idea of making something, creating a product, which makes learning come alive. And then I love what Mark Frauenfelder says in that same book. He talks about the virtuous circle, talks about modern making. And modern making is not just about creating a product, but it's about sharing that joyous process so that others can be inspired to also do this. And nowhere have I seen the joyous process shared as much as this young man, Audrey Clemens, who creates this Rube Goldberg machine, hypothesizes how often he's going to fail, and look at the glee when he doesn't. So I'm a new author, 2 weeks, and I am passionate about finding students who exemplify digital leadership. So I'm going to show you that there are students out there that are using social media for this joyous process. And here's Yumi Lee. She's the first person I'm going to talk to you about. In her TEDx at Kitchener, she talks about analog tools and digital tools and how the best makers strike a balance between digital and analog tools. And she exemplifies this. She's an entrepreneur who will bake anything for you on her website and showcases the joyous process through her baking. Love that panda cake. What do you think? And I also met online a recent graduate, Aidan Aird, and he's remarkable because he invented a wind tunnel in grade 8, and most recently a cook stove. He created developing innovations to celebrate other student inventors and has passed that passion on to his younger sister, Keely. And now they go out into the world, they use social media, they go out into the world to inspire kids to engage in STEM, to create and make. And I think this is just so fabulous. And this is Olivia Van Lecce. She's from New Hampshire, and she does a different kind of making. So she reads things, and then she creates video selfies, so to speak, out of what she reads. So she's making and creating and reconstructing, but slightly different. And have you heard about him? Kane's Arcade. He created an entire arcade out of cardboard. And a film producer created this flash mob for him. It went viral. People have been doing that ever since, and it actually inspired something called imagination.org. You can go to it right now and engage in your own cardboard challenges along with people from all over the world. And it's an incredible testament to the power of making. And this is Cameron Mabalot. And I found out about him because he actually used a 3D printer to create a prosthetic hand for his teacher. And you can find him online on Twitter and on YouTube. His latest project is Proto Putty. And this is Chloe Karras from California. She hand sews, together with her grandmother, bags that she delivers to the homeless full of toiletries because she believes in the dignity of homeless people and shares what she's doing and has inspired others. So think about how social media can propel us to learn about things we didn't know about. So craftingforacure.ca, I had no idea about it, but our family created some cards, distributed them, shared it on Instagram so others can see it. And this is probably my most favorite powerful story. I created a hashtag called Monica Sitnick Rocks for a young girl who had a brain tumor. And students in Stephanie Viveros' kindergarten class brought in t-shirts. Together they sewed the most beautiful quilt because they wanted to wrap Monica in their love. And so many other schools and classes connected with a stranger online because of this project. And so I need you to think about the kids in your life. So that's my goddaughter, Holly. That's my daughter, Kelsey. My nephew has a YouTube channel, creates on Minecraft. The digital world and realm is so much a part of what they do. And yet, we don't see that in school. Gabe Howard says, very tragically, school does not provide the creativity that some students crave. So today, I urge you Share out to the hashtag. When you go into your classes and you've learned something exciting, share out the joyous process so that we can be inspired by you and school can be a place of joy again. Thank you.